it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 16th of July. So this is almost like a threefer, if that's such a thing. So it is a Sunday, which means the Sketch Sunday crew gets together and does a sketch. But it's also the third Sunday of the month, which means it's Stretch the Sketch. So Janet has actually pulled this pin from her Pinterest board for our inspiration today. And it's off the board. So since she pulled it from her Pinterest, that works perfectly. So when I was making this, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot it was Stretch the Sketch. And so this is sketch number 63 from Kelly. I wish that little thing would go away. View image. Here we go. Kelly Hollenfield from Sketch and Scrap. Oh, I think that's 2 Sketch and Scrap sketches we used this month. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I totally forgot it was Stretch the Sketch, and I'm like, great. I am going to use this collection from Carta Bella. I'm trying to use it up this month. It's going to be the perfect. It's got these strips. I have strips of paper. It's just going to be perfect. So I am going to go through this entire first layout without realizing that it's not supposed to be a 12 by 12. The whole point of a Stretch the Sketch is to take a 12 by 12 sketch and turn it into any other size. So you can shrink it to 8.5 by 11, which I did tons of because that was the size of our Mexico trip. So that worked really well when I was trying to get that done. That is done, so I don't currently have a need to make any 8.5 by 11 pages for a while. You could shrink it even further down and do a traveler's notebook spread, but I've kind of decided that I'm not so sure that I am a traveler's notebook kind of girl. Like, I did one for the building of our house, and I'm not in love with it. And I don't know what it is. I thought maybe if I did it as, like a trip or like a project, I would really like it. It's a hard size for me. It's a little small if I want to put lots of pictures. And I don't know. I would love to know your thoughts on traveler's notebooks. I feel like there's just a better purpose for them. So I will tell you that I did use a traveler's notebook for a prayer journal, and I had got a kit from Illustrated Faith, and I just used that for the traveler's notebook, and I do like that. So if that's something you want to see, let me know. It's not super creative. There's definitely a lot of reflections and stuff in there. So I feel like that's probably the use for a traveler's notebook for me. So we'll kind of play with that because I do still have some. So I feel like I do need to use them. I have a hard time getting rid of things. I just need to use my stuff. Like, I understand people that purge, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. So now that I've rambled on about sizes, right now I'm doing a 12 by 12. So I did take 3 strips and did the banners like you see down at the bottom. I have 3 photos. I did, I actually had 3 4x6 photos. I was able to cut my Amber and her daughter out of one because they looked good in that and I didn't. And then we cut the other side that was Julianne and we look okay in that one. We just look terrible in the other one. So I did use 3 photos and 3 4x6 photos, but I trimmed them apart. And then for those strips that you see that go with the title, I used the cut apart sheet as well as one of these border strips from the sticker sheet. This is a very flat layout. There is no bumpies whatsoever on this layout. I did mat my photos with 2 pieces of paper instead of 1, and I don't really have that kind of bannery look. So I'm going to do some fairly simple embellishing just with the sticker sheet. So up on the top of the picture of Julianne and I did the floral with a word sticker that says happy day. Also got a couple of butterflies up there. There is a sticker on the sticker sheet that says lovely on some like notebook paper, which is really kind of cool. It's kind of a cool thought. It makes me think like junk journal kind of idea. I've been watching a lot of Inky Quill again, and I think I would like to try to get into junk journaling a little bit, or at least like use it as like leftover mixed media type thing. But it would be fun to take a printed piece of paper and then just do a big painted word on top of that. I think that would look pretty. So that's what I have on my side of the photos. On Amber's side of the photos, I have a frame that says hello gorgeous and a butterfly and a little box with florals in it. I added a tiny word sticker that says vintage, which apparently we are now. Like, we're not old, we're vintage, which I feel like when we were younger, like vintage was even older than our parents, right? So here is actually another day when I realized that I need to make a double page spread. So that's what I am doing. I am literally stretching the sketch, but not like I would normally do where it's one cohesive stretch. I am actually going to take a little hint from Scrapbooking Quebec, and she will make one side look very similar to the sketch, and then the other side she'll rotate the sketch. So that is what I am going to do, and I love this idea and I love the way it turned out. So I went and found 3 more photos from our trip to the apple farm, and they're funny. They make me laugh. Amber's little girl is hilarious. Adele, you are hilarious. So if your mama is listening to this, you let her know that you are hilarious, because Auntie Crystal thinks you are. And you're in this photo and you're eating an apple, or at least getting ready to. So I am going to use this wood grain paper that's got some baskets with florals on it. I'm going to take 3 pieces of paper as well. Now I am pretty much going to kill this kit with this other side of the 12 by 24 layout that I am making. So I have different banners except for the pink one. The pink one is the only one that is the same, but they're pretty close. And I'm going to go ahead and mat this photo, I think first on this plaid paper, but then I decide that I want the other side of the paper first. So I'm going to peel these off. I'm going to flip. Oh, just kidding. I'm going to grab the pink piece of paper. I'm going to trim it down as the first layer and then put it on the plaid. So I think as far as paper goes, I just have tiny scraps, maybe a little bit bigger because of this plaid. So, but I think there's cut aparts on the other side that I use. Actually, because I was like, I don't feel like I have a ton of paper left. Yes, it does have cut aparts on the other side. So I'm going to put the strip down the side here, and then I am going to take a couple of strips, actually just this pink one, and then that other sticker border sticker from the sticker sheet. And because as you can see, I really don't have enough of anything left that goes long. I thought about that, but the flowers looked funny. So those aren't going to make it on there. But that is all I have left. So here is where I am thinking I am going to trim down and use these cut aparts. I think I only use one. I use the floral one. And there is that other border strip that I'm going to get on. So the one on the left-hand side has 4. This one only has 2. But that's okay because I'm running out of product and I love that. So at first I thought this is where my journaling was going to go. But in reality, it's going to be where all of the stickers land. So you can kind of see the sticker sheet off to the left-hand side there. I'm going to tell you, I used every single sticker on that sticker sheet. There is not one. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make all of them work. Somehow I'm going to make all of them work. I get the chair on there. I'm going to get the flour, sugar, and coffee. I'm going to get the scissors and the thimbles and the tables and the lamp and the key and the clothespins, the embroidery hoop, the fan, the little drawer. I think there's even a little thread there. And then, you know, the things that can go on every layout, which is your tiny word stickers and your florals. Those aren't hard by any means to get on a layout. I think the only sticker that didn't fully get on this is there's a tiny word sticker that says Home Sweet Home. And I could have put it on there. This is somebody's home. This is their farm. This is their orchard, but it wasn't our home sweet home. And so what I decided to do was I just cut off the home on both sides, and I am just going to use the word sweet. And I think I ended up going to bed and waking up in the morning, and one of the little homes was on my pajamas. So I did use that. I labeled myself. These were my home pajamas. But that part of the sticker does not end up on a layout anywhere, and that's fine. Here, these little these scissors, I was trying to put them together to see if you put them together, if they would make a butterfly. They don't. So I just tucked them in. They're fine. So while I finish getting all of these stickers on, because I am using all of them, I just want to remind you that this is a combination of mini hops today. So we have the Sketch Sunday crew. So they will be listed down below. Then we have Stretch the Sketch. So that will be listed down below, and those will be direct links to their videos, all of those, or to Instagram. And then to end it, there is a playlist for Off the Board, which this sketch came from. So there is my left side, there is my right side, and I am officially done. So I made up for my little almost mistake. So I still got to play with Stretch the Sketch and used up a collection, which is super exciting. And all of these stickers, I just am so happy that I got all of them on, and that collection is killed. So I'm just gonna keep working on these collections, and there is one of the final layouts. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.